Hey, Patrick here, have Cheetah will view. So, I noticed that every Halloween, there's a movie that gets talked about quite a bit. I've heard it talked about, and I've never seen it before. And I decided to check it out. The movie is from 2008, and it is called Lake Mungo. So I knew nothing about it other than it was supposed to be a found footage film of and a big favorite. So it was playing on Tubi. So I decided to go ahead and give it a watch. Um, it's interesting because there is an interesting connection to this movie, um, but I'll explain that in a second here. So the story is basically a young teenage girl is out on an outing with her family and she drowns. 16 years old Alice, she drowns, and um, and the movie is shot documentary style, very much documentary style. Um, and if you didn't know any better, you could see it being a National Geographic special or one of those true crimes documentary types. It's pretty well filmed, and the cast is really good too. Um, but the story, which is Alice, and whether she is truly dead or not, as her mother and her father and her older brother try to deal with the loss of her, and they suspect that after she died, that she might be still lurking about in the house. Uh, then it might be lurking that she might not. They might have gotten the case of mistaken identity, so they had to, because after they see her on film, they set up a camera because they've been hearing bumps in the night, and so it looks like maybe there's something there. They consult a psychic to come on in to see if Alice is at the house. Um, it has a nice build going up to it a little bit. And then we find out that, the son has actually, faked the camera, um, but for all the right reasons. He wasn't trying to get over on anybody. He was just trying to get away for them because the mother and father are convinced now that maybe she isn't dead. Maybe that was the wrong body they identified. So they want to do a DNA test. And so the son's antics actually propels them to do that. And no, Alice is dead. Alice doesn't live here anymore. Uh, so, and then we see the psychic, and he gets close to the family, and they're starting to find out through the months that their daughter, their 16-year-old daughter, um, well, she was a lot more different than they expected. She was involved in an affair with the next door neighbors, and I did add the plural to that. And there's video of that of her with the adult videos. The adults they had a threesome, so we find out that she wasn't quite as innocent as she appeared to be. Um, and then we find out that Alice had actually reached out to the same psychic that her family did after she had died. She had reached out months before to talk to him, and so of course when the Palmer family finds this out, they're very upset about that because he didn't tell them that, and it was very misleading. Um, and so it plods along. It plods along, and I got to be honest with you. I truly don't understand the hype. I found this to be completely boring. Um, I was not. It was not. It was. I mean, I like the idea they use older actors. I like the documentary style, but this movie absolutely just lays there. Um, I think Alice, after she had died, had more movement than this movie did. I just did not like it at all. I didn't think it was. I don't think it was really. There's absolutely no tension. No, I mean, maybe one little frame up of what she looked like after she's been in the water. Um, it's rated R. This movie's rated R, but it's not rated R for any gore or effects. It's rated R for depicting a sex scene. Otherwise, this would be a rated G movie. I mean, yeah, I was really trying to see what the the hoopla was about this movie. It's a cult favorite, and I got to be honest with you, I found this again to be one of the most boringest films I've seen. Um, and you don't know. I mean, it was written by Joel Anderson and directed by Joel Anderson, and he had only directed up one short before he did Lake Mungo in 2008. He has not made a film since then, but he has actually kept his fingers in the business. As it turns out that Joel Anderson was the script and continuity. He worked at the script and the continuity for none other than Late Night with the Devil, as this is an Australian film. So Joel Anderson worked on Late Night with the Devil and helping that movie get to the big screen. I thought that was really interesting. Um, but as far as Lake Mungo goes, yeah, there's just nothing there. It was entertaining. I mean, I guess it could have been entertaining that something had actually happened. But seeing what could be a person in the in the background, no manifestations at all, no bumps in the night that from her. Everything that had happened in the house was done by the son, but not by her. Uh, I just didn't get it. So Lake Mungo, not impressed. But I wanted to watch it. And I wanted to get it. I wanted to see what all the hoopla was. And for me, no, there you go. All right, that's it for this review. But I'm sure there are a lot of Lake Mungo fans out there. So you can go ahead and drop your comments in the comment section below and tell me what made this movie. If it moved you, if you liked it, if you were in if you would champion it. Go ahead and leave me a message. Tell me something that you liked about the movie. Maybe we can discuss it. Maybe we'll discuss it. But for now, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button. Give this video a like, even if you don't like my review, but give me a like anyway for just putting it out there. That would be cool of you. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you soon. Peace.